A confrontation between American B-52 and Russian Su-27 has taken place over the Baltic Sea. This comes at a time when the relation between NATO and Russia is already strained, as it's been going downhill since 2014 when the West accused Russia of unlawful annexation of Ukraine's Crimea. Russia accuses NATO of sustained military buildup near its borders, while NATO has condemned Russia for building up its forces in Crimea and the Black Sea region. In this video, Defense Updates reports on Russia's scrambling of Su-27 against American B-52 bomber. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play military vehicle combat game War Thunder. We talk a lot about military vehicles on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? In War Thunder, you can choose from more than 1,200 playable vehicles from the 1930s to the 1990s and go to battle on more than 80 theaters of war. You can fly aircraft, helicopters, drive tanks, and command ships of all types and sizes, which have been carefully recreated from their real-world counterparts. It's available as a free download on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. So grab your friends and give it a try. All viewers of Defense Updates that register using the link in the description below will also get a free premium tank or aircraft and 3 days of premium account time as a bonus. Russia's defense ministry said on Thursday that it had scrambled 2 Sukhoi Su-27 fighter jets to intercept a U.S. B-52 strategic bomber after Russian radars detected them approaching Russian airspace. A video of the incident was released by the Russian military, and viewers can check that video from the link given in the description section. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters through a conference call, "In general, I will limit myself to only saying that of course such actions by the United States do not lead to a strengthening of an atmosphere of security and stability in the region that directly adjoins Russia's borders. On the contrary, they create additional tensions." The ministry said the fighter jets had returned to base after the B-52 changed course and headed in the opposite direction. The exact timing of the incident was not revealed. U.S. Air Force in Europe and Africa spokeswoman Renee Pittman said the U.S. bomber was conducting routine operations in international airspace, exercising our freedom of navigation and overflight. She said, on March 20th, the B-52 had a routine interaction with a Russian Su-27 while conducting operations over the Baltic Sea. The pilots were using transponders and operating in conformity with international law. The Russian aircraft did not chase the B-52 away, and the bomber was able to complete its mission. Operations and engagements with our allies and partners demonstrate and strengthen our shared commitment to global security and stability. It's to be noted that the U.S. deployed 6 nuclear-capable B-52 bombers to Europe recently to conduct training with NATO allies and partners. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is an American long-range subsonic jet-powered strategic bomber. The B-52 was designed and built by Boeing, which has continued to provide support and upgrades. It's been operated by the United States Air Force (USAF) since the 1950s. Better performance at high subsonic speeds and relatively low operating costs have kept the B-52 in service despite the advent of more advanced aircraft, including the variable geometry B-1B Lancer and the stealthy B-2 Spirit. After being upgraded between 2013 and 2015, it's supposed to serve till the 2040s, after which it's expected to be replaced by B-21 Raiders. B-52 is powered by Pratt & Whitney turbojet engines. It has a typical combat range of more than 8,800 miles or 14,080 kilometers without aerial refueling. The massive range enables B-52 to take on strategic bombing missions. The powerful engines also enable B-52 to carry up to 70,000 pounds or 32,000 kilograms of weapons, which is significantly higher than 50,000 pounds payload capacity of B-2 Spirit and B-1B. The B-52 is capable of carrying both conventional as well as nuclear weapons. Apart from the ability to drop bombs, B-52 can carry land attack cruise missiles. A total of 194 B-52Gs and Hs were modified to carry AGM-86s, carrying 12 missiles on underwing pylons, with 82 B-52Hs further modified to carry another 8 missiles on a rotary launcher fitted in the bomb bay for a total of 20 missiles. The particular variant used for this mission was B-52H. The AGM-86 is a subsonic air-launched cruise missile having a range of 1,100 to 2,400 kilometers depending on variant. This enables the B-52 to launch it far off from the target. The missile deploys W-80 warhead. The W-80 is a thermonuclear warhead in the U.S. nuke stockpile with a variable yield between 5 and 150 kilotons of TNT. It's specifically designed to be used by AGM-86 as well as the BGM-109 Tomahawk. The W-80 is a powerful asset. To give viewers a perspective, here's a comparison. Trinity test in New Mexico in July 1945, which led the world into the nuclear age, had a yield of 20 kilotons. Hiroshima's Little Boy bomb had a yield of 13 to 18 kilotons, whereas Nagasaki's Fat Man bomb had a yield of 20 to 22 kilotons of TNT. A single B-52H can carry at max 20 times 150, that's 3,000 kilotons of TNT, which is massively destructive. The Sukhoi Su-27 is a twin-engine, super-maneuverable fighter aircraft designed by Sukhoi. It was inducted into service in 1985. The Su-27 was designed for air superiority missions and are also able to take up land attack missions. The fighter is capable of speed up to Mach 2.35 and has a range of 3,530 kilometers or 2,193 miles. It's capable of carrying a wide range of air-to-air missile. Missions like this are designed as a show of force and also enables NATO to test the Russian response time. Russia also sends its own nuclear-capable Tu-160 Blackjack for similar missions. These are kind of probing and deterrence tactics. B-52 is a big aircraft and is not stealthy. This is why it was very easy for Russia to detect the bomber with radars and scramble Su-27s. The Su-27s, because of their high speed, could reach the vicinity quickly. It's to be noted that Su-27 is well equipped to shoot down a B-52 if required. But it has to be taken into consideration that in case of real offensive mission, B-52s will have fighter escorts.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.